Look, the only thing constant in this crazy world is change. You know, if you think about how we operate, we change our minds, we change our clothes daily, we change our friends, we change careers, we change all these things. Now, in the time we're in, the change is scary. I mean, let's be honest, like the world, the old world we lived in, it's gone. And so for a lot of us, when things are removed that we know, like it's scary. I don't know what to do with it. And as much as we don't want it to change, because as human beings, let's be honest, we don't always like change. Like we may say, we know change is great, but do we like it? Not usually. And when you do change certain things, you don't notice that some are common changes. We get used to these changes. But when the whole paradigm, what you know changes, it's scary. And here's why it's scary. It's typically fearful and scary because, well, I know that. And I don't know this. We don't know the future. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know where our next paycheck may come from, when the next event may take place, when I might get the next booking. Like we don't know all these things. And what we're doing is saying, I wanna go back to what I know. But think about it. It's good to change your mind sometimes. The changing of somebody's mind might have got you the career you have now. The changing of your mind might have got you to have a new love that you have in your life. Might have got you healthier. Might have changed relationships. It was all positive change. Now the thing is, this old change of an old world to a new world, what if it's also positive change? What if it's a way for you to be able to realize like, hey, our world has been progressing towards something, but maybe we have all been holding on to an old dynamic, an old model that really needed an adjustment. What if that change is just as good as changing my shoes and changing my clothes that day? Like there's always a way we can perceive it. And today, in this quick video, I want to take a moment to put your mind in that place. The place of the positive change, the open-minded change, like what can we create? And how do we actually do that, right? And here's the way you look at it. One, you say, okay, why am I afraid of the old world being gone and the new world being there? Well, because of unknown. And unknown's scary. Imagine like this black, door, what you can see, but you can't really see in. We have no idea what's in there. It's the unknown. Well, if you think about it, inside that room, we do have the fear of like, well, financial streams are gone and the way we interact is gone and things have changed, right? In that room is all that unknown. But what if in that same room is all the opportunity and joy? And typically it is that way. If you think about anything from your past, there was a room of unknown, but you walk into it and go, okay, the monsters are in here, but the treasure's also in here. It's when you walked into a space and said, I don't know if I can get this career, get this job, if I can do well, and you walk into it and you realize, oh wait, I'm amazing at this. Like I can do a great job. You found the treasure. You know what it was? You entered the room and you went looking. So as we go and say, here's the old world, let's enter this new room and let's go looking. Yes, it will be a new one. So I'll have to change the way we interact and change the way we look at things. But I have already, in this short time of our change in this world, I have seen beauty. I've seen new, unique ways to interact, to do virtual experiences where in the old world, like I was on a stage and people were, layers and rows back and I couldn't talk to them. Whereas now they're on the keyboard. I can see a comment come up. I can answer it. I can interact. I can engage. Or in a line of questions, somebody would essentially ask a question. I get the same question 5 times. Or somebody wouldn't get the answer to a question they wouldn't know to ask. Well, online, I can do that now. Now, there's a lot of other nuances. What I'm finding is I'm gonna have an opportunity to get back on the stage. There's gonna be live events. Human connection at the end of the day is not going anywhere. We love it, we yearn for it, we are created for it. But I want you to start thinking about what's in that room of unknown that could be amazing. What new connections can you make? Like this video wouldn't probably have happened if things didn't change. The reality is we all have to learn how to be comfortable with change. And what it is, it's shifting with the shifting times. Like that's my whole thing, that's my jam. Like I have gone through so many shifts from foster care as a kid to growing up in an interracial family where I was the only black person in an all-white family to playing professional football, being on TV, like all these crazy things. So I've navigated shift left and right throughout my entire life. And for a lot of time, I was in a place of old world, where's it going? And then I found a way to consistently be in a perspective of how do I find this new world? And I want you to grab that. So with this moment you have with me, think about this. What things are part of the old world you want to learn from and not more anymore? And what do you want to bring to the new world? Because you get to shape it. You get to create it. You get to make it what you want to make it. But only when you've made the choice to do it, take an action in that direction and watch it come to fruition. I'm sure you've done in your life somewhere in the past. It's time to show up and do it again. And I have faith in you. Do you?